Is there anything else like around here to really interact with? Let's go over here. See what parents have to say. Remember to see your duty through to the very end, Val. Yes, sir. Oh, it's Kitty.
Val.
Safe journey, son. Take good care of Hina on the way to the monastery. Okay. Is there something behind here? Yes.
Let me see. Nice.
Fairy acorn. Okay. Okay, so the map actually marks where... Oh, how wonderful. The map actually marks where treasure chests are. So let's go look immediately. Is it down this way? I think so. Okay. There we go.
This is kind of exciting. A rare item.
There we go. Okay, we got all the stuff. Let's head right over to there. Man, this game is really pretty. This rules. I don't know how well it's gonna hold up as we keep going. We'll have to see, but it looks really good right now. Oh no, rabbit.
What are you doing here?
Val.
Master Fugo said he was going to keep everyone away. You gotta take care of yourself, Hina. You're the Alm now.
Sorry. I just had something I needed to do out here before I left. Looks like the monsters went away once they saw you were coming. Good job, Mr. Soulguard.
Yeah, well, it won't be that easy every time. I'm just glad nothing got you. When you're lost, always trust your instincts. But remember, everything hinges on a single moment. Don't let your doubts sway you.
Do I hear the words of Master Fugo coming out of your mouth?
I barely knew which way was up when I first started my training. Now that I've got my own duties to fulfill, I can't stop thinking about what he said. It's thanks to Master Fugo's teachings that I got here in time. Or at least thanks to his nagging.
I admire your honesty. You're good at taking life as it comes, and you listen to people, like your master.
Does that count as honesty? I do try to meet people where they are, so maybe.
Just goes to show you had a good upbringing in Tiania. You're welcome, by the way.
Yeah, you're probably right. Thanks for all you've done for me so far, Hina.
Now there's the Val I know.
Master, I took care of the monsters.
Did he?
They sensed his soul guardiness and ran as soon as Val came near. Isn't that great?
I see. Well, I can't deny you look ready for the pilgrimage. Sorry to delay your departure, but thanks for the help. Don't forget to stock up on what you need before you go. The road is long, and the wise go prepared. I remember my first journey as the Soul Guard. I ran out of medical herbs and had to come back to Tiania. The children laughed because I had made such a grand display of leaving, and...
I think I'll wait for you in the square. Let me know when you're ready to go, okay?
He sounds so familiar, but I don't know why.
It's a long journey. Better make sure I'm stocked up on items.
Hey,
Finish preparing for your pilgrimage, missing
Welcome.
anything? Yeah, we'll just buy.
what can I get for you? Are these wares to your liking?
Oh, I have 7 candies. I don't need any more candies. I'm okay. I'm ready. I got everything I needed. Ever since you were a kid, you've been good with a sword. It's no surprise you grew up to become a soul guard. Offering an alm is an expression of respect to the element of fire. We are all children of the flame, kept alive by its warmth. Do not forget that.
Okay.
This year's fruit is ripened to a bright red, red like a flame. Surely this is proof that we've received the fire's favor.
Oh.
Tending to the bonfire is a very important job. It's on about the same level as being an alm or a soul guard, I'd say. Okay. Whatever you say, dude. Me, I'm just watching the bonfire. I'm totally not staring at my boyfriend on the bonfire duty. Nope.
Hello.
Not a lot of travelers visit our humble little village. We get the occasional merchant, but that's about it. It can get pretty dull here at times.
Oh.
Have you heard of the elemental vessels? They're artifacts that the goddess is supposed to have given to humans. There was one here in Tiania once upon a time. I knew it. I knew Hina was going to be the alm. She's as warm and bright as a bonfire, that girl.
Huh?
Weird. I told my girlfriend to meet me by the brazier, but I've been waiting here for ages. Did she accidentally go to the wrong one? No, she's just staring, I guess. Looks like I didn't make the cut this year either, but I'm not giving up. Just give me another 4 years and I'll be the alm, you'll see. I get that this is like a really important like religious duty or whatever, but it is like alarming. Want to play Dodge the Lava with me?
Yeah?
I feel like the monsters in this area aren't as mean as those in other places. Maybe I can befriend some of them.
Welcome.
Fine and sturdy armor at affordable
Welcome.
prices.
Please peruse what we have. Only the best. Thank you for your patronage. Come again soon.
That's his basic outfit. That's the guardian garment. I like that a lot more. Yeah. I don't like fantasy outfits that just are nonsensical. Like, why would a guardian not be wearing armor?
Right?
Let's do it. Are you ready to go? The whole village is supposed to see us off. Hope you don't get stage fright. This game's so bright.
Val, I hereby appoint you the official Soul Guard, tasked with delivering the alm of each region to the Tree of Mana. See that you look after them on their pilgrimage to fulfill their sacred destinies. Do you accept this charge?
I do.
And Hina? As the Alm of Fire, are you prepared to offer your soul to the Tree of Mana?
I am.
Remember, you have been appointed by the fairy and chosen by the elemental of fire for this solemn journey, Hina. Your duty as the Alm is to ensure that mana power continues to flow unabated. Without mana, disaster will befall these lands, as it has other unfortunate settlements.
I accept this great honor and will fulfill my role as the Alm.
The road will be long, but I know you will look out for each other. Take care.
Thank you.
That day, I accepted my fate and left my village. A person chosen to offer their soul to the goddess, an alm, must journey to the mana tree. The mana of the world is replenished through that alm sacrifice, blessing our lands with prosperity. Should an alm fail to fulfill their duty, calamity will befall their home, disrupting the entire world balance. I was elated to have been given such an important job for the sake of my people.
A little death culty. Shortcuts, yep.
Who would have thought we'd get to make this trip together as Alm and Soul Guard?
Someone's excited, I see.
Well, you know, spending time with you has always been easy.
Uh-huh.
Wait, I didn't want to go to settings. I wanted to go to this. So I found out when I was just paused, there is a chapter log. It's a little bit like the Final Fantasy 16 one. It just summarizes things we already know. But there is an encyclopedia, so Alms. Alms are chosen to fulfill a sacred duty, offer their souls to the mana tree. Every 4 years, the fairy will appear in each settlement to name an alm. Together with that year's soul guard, the convoy of 8 alms travels to the sanctuary of mana. There is no higher honor than to be named an alm. Should an alm refuse to embark on this pilgrimage or otherwise fail to fulfill their duty, a prophecy of disaster of their homeland will come true and their village will be destroyed. Soul Guard. For every pilgrimage, there is a soul guard protector chosen to accompany the convoy on their journey to the mana tree. This person must be strong of mind and body in order to defend the alms from monsters and other threats along the way. Traditionally, the soul guard comes from Tiania, the fire village. Unlike the alms, who end their journey at Mana Tree each year, the soul guard can continue to serve for multiple pilgrimage. Mana is the fundamental power of the world. It is the natural energy of the elements, including fire, water, and more. All life comes from mana. When it is over, to mana it returns. Oops. Elemental spirits. The elemental spirits are small creatures of pure mana energy who bless the lands with mana power. There are 8 types of spirits: fire, wind, water, earth, wood, the moon, light, and darkness. Whenever a fire burns, the wind howls, or water flows, it's proof of the elemental spirits at work. Mana Goddess. Creator of the realms, the goddess of mana resides in the sanctuary of the mana tree in order to look after the people of the world. As the protector of life, if anything were to happen to the mana goddess, the world itself would crumble. Fairy. A small but wise emissary of the goddess of mana, Fairy descends once every 4 years in order to name the alm of each elemental, starting them on their pilgrimage to the mana tree. In Tiania, the fire village. Tiania is a small village located on the southern tip of the Trinia continent. The people of the town live in peace, side by side with the active Dorfer volcano. Though small eruptions and showers of volcanic ash aren't uncommon, the village is still going strong thanks to the blessings of the fire element. The soul guard sent to accompany the alms on their journey to the mana tree is traditionally chosen from among the citizens of Tiania. It is the starting point of the pilgrimage as soon as the Alm of Fire is appointed. Alright. Bestiaries. Members of the local, patroller. Members of the local police force that guard Guju, the Earth Village. In reality, they mostly handle odd jobs that rarely have to fight. Festival time comes around, they act as security. Clay Gorg. Giant clumps of clay that were once living humans. All they are capable of now is indiscriminately demolishing all that stands in their way. Don't waste your time trying to reason with them. Gardle Grog. A massive amalgamation of earthen lumps that were once people. These clods were forced together as the natural flow of mana around them became disrupted. Each attack it unleashes is more devastating than the last, and it will mindlessly carry on its rampage until it is destroyed. So yeah, we have like a big element bar, I guess, that tells us stuff. This is just tutorials. Yeah, there's a lot of elements to balance. I forgot that it had weird elements like the moon, but no sun element. I'm not sure what's up with that, unless that's just fire. No, we're finally leaving the village.
If you're looking for Longren, the Veil of Wind, it's this way.
Oh yeah, I mean, I knew that.
Haha. My father took me with him to Longren, just the one time, but I remember the path a little. You haven't been this way before, right?
Nope, I really only know the outskirts of Tiania well. But I did try and study the route as part of my Soul Guard training. Had a map and everything.
I'm sure you'll do fine, my most esteemed escort.
Don't you worry, Hina. Any monsters we meet along our journey to the Mana Tree won't lay a finger on you.
Who said I was worried? I'd expect nothing less from the best swordsman in the village.
The guy's a
Sounds like
total...
Dwarfers as excited as we are.
You're right. I'm going to miss these rumbles once we're gone.
The guy's a total golden retriever.
So, how was Longren when you visited?
There was a pleasant breeze the whole time I was there. We can get a nice sea breeze by the harbor, but the wind in Longren felt different.
Cool. Something to look forward to once we make it through the passage.
The colors are so good. It's been so long since I've played a game that looks like this colorful. I mean, I played Gory recently, but that was like neon rainbow puke. This is like a beautiful drawing. It's so nice.
That monster is called a rabbite. I hear they aren't so tough.
I'm ready for anything.
Hang on! I'm supposed to protect you!
How are you going to protect me against fiercer enemies if you get hurt now? At least let me heal you.
Fine. Not like you'll listen to me anyway. Try to stay away from the action so you don't get caught in the crossfire, okay? I'll take you all on!
The HP of all your party members, blah, blah, blah. You get a game over. You can escape from battle by running against the edge of the combat arena. Moves are strong attacks that you execute by consuming MP. Several types of moves, such as magic or traps, strength. Potency of these moves is determined by the value of the character's relevant stats. You can see set moves to your ring menu or to a shortcut.
Fireball! Just what I need. This should be the last of them. Come at me!
There we go. Oh, we leveled up. How fancy.
Easy day. All clear for you, Hina?
No injuries here. But what happened to the rabbite?
I don't know. Sometimes things around me crystallize during a fight. I don't know why. It just happens.
We... Okay. I guess that is true. He has a special power. We knew about this.
That the rabbite transformed into. It has a strange, pretty color. Don't you think?
Yeah. Maybe we'll find a use for those kinds of stones on our journey.
Then let's be sure to take them with us if we find any more. How fast you are.
This should be the last of them. You're mine! Feeling good!
We're with you.
Next!
Does anybody need healing?
This is kind of exciting. Nice!
Fairy acorn. Okay. How open world is this game? Like, can I just platform all over stuff? Is that allowed? It appears to be. So that's a win.
Yes!
No fall damage. Also a big win.
This is kind of exciting. This might be useful.
What's down here? Some Teslas.
I'll take you all on. Take this! Just what I needed. Salamando!
You're stronger than you think.
You're mine! Next! Feeling
Healing
good!
me.
You're mine! Salamando! Just one left!
Elements are with you.
Take this! Take this!
You're stronger than you think.
Easy! Taking this?
When push comes to shove, I don't hold back.
Oh my god, we can even swim? Okay, that's not what I was expecting. It's cool that we can swim. That's wild. I really wasn't expecting that to be... I thought it was just going to stop me from getting in the water. Wow. That's wild. Alright, so the game is a little bit more open-ended than I thought.
Can't you just smell the salt in the spray, Val?
Everything feels exciting when you experience it somewhere new, huh? The gloves are off! Feeling good! Come at me! Feeling good! This should be the last of them. Come at me!
There we go.
I feel myself getting stronger.
It's over here.
Yes.
All right, so we've gotten some bestiary entries. I don't know if I'm gonna read all of them. There's a lot of data in those.
Yes.
And it's like mostly nonsense that doesn't matter.
Let me see. A rare item.
What's over there?
How back you up?
You're mine. Just what I
What
need.
do you think?
Easy. You're mine. Salamando. Just what I need. This should be the last of them. A soul guard's resolve never sways. Let me see. Is this?
Oh, raises max HP by 10%. Life sigil. So this is one of those like seeds, like ability seeds that they talked about before.
Taking this?
Okay. Let's go open that. And we're pretty much done down here.
Let me see. Nice.
Lucre. Oh boy. That was gonna lead up, but it didn't. Niccolo coin, more lucre. What is this? Valor flies. The shimmering scarlet butterflies you may spot are known as valor flies. They double the amount of experience. Interacting with butterfly will make enemies more ferocious, but will double the amount of experience you earn for defeating them, although the effect only lasts for so long. Butterflies will reappear after a little while.
What
Okay.
new unseen challenges await us?
Alright, so let's see. What does this do? It looks like there are new enemies. Needle beaks.
Here they come!
You're mine! Just what I need. Just one left. Take
Wasn't orange health bar supposed to be like a little bit stronger than what I'm normally used to?
feeling good. Next.
There we go.
A soul guard's resolve never sways.
Nice. Okay, what else is around here? Is this just going to be a slightly larger experience boost for these guys?
Take this. Just what I need.
Than you think.
Next. Just one left. Easy.
Here we go.
Yes, I'm unstoppable.
All right, not bad.
Taking this?
He can double jump. Wow, okay. I didn't realize that. That's kind of silly. All right. I want to
These
know...
ruins are left over from ancient times. People used to live here. Just think of that.
Thousands of years ago, maybe. But now they're big old monster dens. Prepare for a fight if you want to venture inside.
I do want to venture inside, but I don't know how to.
Let me see.
I'm not seeing a
This might be
door.
useful.
There we go. All right.
Yes.
I don't know how like super thorough I'm gonna be about just random field stuff as the
Take
game
this.
progresses, but you know, it feels good to just go around and do it now like this. Okay, that's mana and health.
This is kind of exciting. Nice.
Green and purple. So purple is mana.
Remember when the fairy came down right in front of me to point me beyond? What was your gut reaction at the time?
Huh? I don't know. It happened so fast. I guess I was happy. I never thought I'd get to go on this kind of adventure with you. Seeing new sights and making all these memories together, at least.
Save really quick.
Not as the Alm and her soul guard.
Oh, you're sweet. I felt the same. I always thought I'd stay in Tiania until the end of my days, listening to the waves on the coast and Dorfer's rumbles with the rest of the village. I assumed the most exciting thing I'd get to see was the changing seasons in our little town. Not that I didn't enjoy that, too.
Home is where the heart is, they say. But don't worry, I won't let anything distract me from protecting you, Hina.
She's simultaneously pure and adventurous, which is like, you know, very typical anime. Level 51 goblin. Oh my gosh. What? That's pretty crazy. I want to know what all those like crystals that are just sitting around are. I want to know what that's about. Can we just run through here and get the cool item that was down here or whatever?
It's time to show them just what I'm made of.
Can't go over there. Huh. She just teleports up here. Interesting. Alright, what does this get us? Is there a way down into like the facility underneath here? 'Cause that's what we're looking for. Oh, they really just let you climb anything, don't they? Holy smokes. Okay, yeah, so we're wanting to go down there. So what does the fire do? Maybe I can use fire on the red crystal right there. Nope. I can't. Okay, well, then I guess there's no way to get whatever is down there, and that's a reminder to come back here later. I can't even see down there yet, so alright, I guess we just head back up the main road, make our way back. The only thing I don't love so far about the movement is just the jump is really floaty. Like, it's fast on the rise and then slow on the descend. You can see. It's just very weird feeling jump. And it doesn't move as far laterally as you would expect. With like an animation, like a front flip animation like that.
Yes!
Just a little odd.
Here they come!
You're mine! Easy! Just one left!
The elements are with you! Good!
There we go.
You sure made quick work of them.
Alright, we'll head up here then, I guess.
I have to fulfill my duty as the Soul Guard. This should be the last of them.
So far, this combat reminds me a lot of Star Ocean Till the End of
They were
Time,
nothing but hot air.
the third Star Ocean game, which I also never finished, but owned and played when it came out.
We've gotten pretty far from home. Does Dorfer seem more active to you?
I think so.
What was that prophecy of disaster? Eruptions will scorch the earth with fire from every fissure, or something.
Don't worry, Dorfer will probably settle down after I fulfilled my duty as the Alm.
You there! Watch out for falling debris from the volcano. Try and stay under the boulders to keep out of the way. Follow my lead!
It's Orin.
Whoa! Whoa there! The name's Orin. I came to study the geological composition of this area, but... You two seem surprisingly calm in the face of an active volcano.
Well, I mean... yes?
This kind of thing is common in our area. I'm guessing this is your first volcanic rain, then.
First and hopefully last. I jumped out of my skin.
You came all this way to look at the terrain? Is there something strange about the soil here?
Yeah, the soil's a lot softer and more pliable than what I'm used to. We don't have volcanoes in my hometown. If you don't mind my asking, what are you two doing out here?
I was just named the Alm of Fire.
An Alm, huh? That must make you the Soul Guard then. Huh. You sure you're up to the job?
He might look like a pushover, but Val is the strongest swordsman in our village by far.
Pushover? Give me a break, Hina.
What? It was a compliment.
Quite the happy couple. You sure you want to do this? You can't be together after you reach the mana tree, you know.
What do you mean? We can't not go to the mana tree. It's the duty of the Alms to rejuvenate the flow of mana by sacrificing their souls. There's nothing else to be done if we want a future for humanity. Plus, I'm the Soul Guard, and proud of it too. It's my mission to see the Alms safely to their destination.
You must really like the world we live in to fight so hard to keep it this way.
Of course! We gotta protect the spirits and all our family and friends. This world is all we've got.
You sound like it's not the same for you, Orin.
Me? Well, it's hard to say. Still, I'm glad to have met you both. Wow, this volcano won't give it a rest. It's probably not safe to leave just yet. We can camp together here if you like.
You have a point. It doesn't look like Dorfer is going to stop for a while.
Okay.
Ugh, it's getting worse. What a nightmare. If only this volcano weren't here.
Though Dorfer Volcano may seem like a dangerous eyesore to many, the people of Tiania have been brought up in its shadow since infancy. To us, the volcano's presence is as normal as the air we breathe. We never questioned its existence or wished it gone. Why would we?
Huh. One of the things that I'm noticing is like interesting about this game. Is she gonna talk again? The like linguistics of this game are really interesting. Like naming conventions.
Where's Orin?
Not here. I guess he must have set out already. Oh, Val, look! He left this candy on the pillow as a parting gift. Aw, what a thoughtful guy.
Wow, that's useful. We'll pay him back when we see him next.
These games are just, they're so optimistic. Like, they're optimistic in...
A friend of ours was from the Gaian tribe.
What? Really? Oh, I should have asked him if he knew Liza.
If he's a traveler, he could have come from anywhere. Not all Gaians lived in Guju, you know?
Guess so. I hope Liza's doing okay. Maybe we'll meet up with her on our way. Explosive off!
So one of the things I was gonna say is like the linguistic background of this game is like really interesting because, right, like when I think of Japanese fantasy, I don't think of terms like Dorfer or Tiania. Like a lot of these sounds come from like atypical.
Val, look at this!
Or a lot of these sounds are atypical for Japanese media, which is cool.
Oh, grizzly syrup! It's sweet and boy does it smell great.
Just gives it a neat feel.
Babu, Badudu, Bub,
A dud bear!
Babu, Bub. What do we do?
Pa would find this cute.
I don't know. I don't speak dud bear.
Dubab.
Aha! He did want the grizzly syrup.
He seems happy.
For me? Thanks, I think.
Dababa, Badudu.
This isn't the last time we'll be seeing dud bears, I bet.
We can give them more grizzly syrup if we find any.
Okay.
Dub,
Hina?
what do you think? Dud bearish enough?
I think you might need more practice.
It wasn't that bad.
Huh.
Grizzly!
But yeah, the other thing I was saying, sorry, I got so distracted just like taking that in. The other thing about this game that's really interesting is that it's so optimistic, right? Like the designs are optimistic. People love to protect the earth and they worship the earth and like that's so nice. And it's all colorful and all the monsters are just like there's like a circle of life thing to it of like it's not really malicious. And like anything that's actually bad exists because of like the natural state of the world being distorted from its inherent goodness and cleanliness and liveliness, which is like really interesting, you know? Like it's just like fun and colorful and pastel and actually kind of nice. And the interesting thing about that to me is just that like the rest of the game is actually pretty dark when you think about it. Nemesis or foes are considerably stronger and more menacing than monsters you normally encounter. They've acquired such fearsome reputations as to earn unique nicknames. If at first you can't beat them, rally your forces, strengthen your teammates, and return to challenge these foes again. Okay, boss enemy.
Just what I need.
Okay.
You're mine, just what I need.
I'm with you.
Oh god.
Take this! Just what I need.
I'm with you.
Okay. Alright, that stays out.
Take this! Easy.
There we go, we did it. First try.
Stronger.
Tricky Buju Core Stone. Crystallized Soul of a Rare Monster. Ability seed material. Okay, so we can make new ability seeds out of that stuff. Good to know.
How do you say no in Dud Bear?
Well, if dub means yes, maybe but? We should probably study the language before we make assumptions, though.
Good idea.
Yeah.
I'll try and greet them in the traditional Dud Bear language next time we cross paths.
God, this guy has like...
Gotta try and nail the accent, too. Dada!
This guy... These characters are idiots. But like in the nice, well-meaning way. Like total himbo. This guy's gonna be a dad one day. Like, oh wow, it's wild. I want to look at the Dud Bear encyclopedia or dictionary. Dud bears. These creatures used to live deep in the earth and caves, but their thirst for grizzly syrup brought them to the surface. Grizzly syrup is highly prized among the Dud bears. As such, they can be found throughout the world, seeking travelers to trade with for more of that tasty treat. Dud bears develop their own language in order to effectively communicate with their far-flung brethren. Some people have even begun to study this distinct tongue in order to better understand them. ex-Soul Guard Fugo. Fugo was Val and Liza's mentor. He intended to retire after Liza took up the Soul Guard mantle, but he was reinstated after Liza moved to Goju. And despite his appearance, Fugo is as spry as ever. People say his wizened visage is simply due to his long stint as a Soul Guard, but a sword in his hand and he could best a fighter half his age. Fugo still goes on patrols around the village to ensure the monsters don't wander into town. I'm wondering about Liza. Is she Val's brother? Or sister, I mean? Liza was originally a Soul Guard from Tiania, drawn to her kind-heartedness. Val and Hina considered Liza like a big sister, just considered like a big sister, gotcha. And after completing her duties as Soul Guard 8 years ago, she resettled in the village of Guju. No one in Tiania has heard from her since. Interesting. Rabbi. Cute creatures known for their round bodies, long ears. Lullabud. Large carnivorous flowers that spew toxic pollen into the air. Did I get a tricky Buju? A rabbit with an unquenchable thirst for adventure. It habitually sets off on sudden expeditions, much to its owner's chagrin. It is friendly by nature, since it was raised by humans, but became a tad feral due to extended exposure to disturbed elemental energy. It was apparently the inspiration for the protagonist of the children's book, Buju's Brilliant Adventures. Okay. I'm trying to figure out items. Dudbear Dictionary. A dictionary containing conversational Dudbear phrases to help adventurers. Oh, we can't actually read it. That's a bummer.
Let's plan our next move.